Hello and welcome back. Second map coming at you live. It's Heroic and Endpoint once again. And, well, Endpoint claiming Heroic's map pick there right overtime. They do get it done. Managed to force it out and take overtime pretty clean. It's Endpoint on the T side now as Heroic chose to start CT. Endpoint's map pick to see if they can bounce back against the British side. A little bit of a jostle opening from both sides as Endpoint going to be crawling the way up towards the A site here. Nobody really watching for it. They only had Cadian in position to take the early peek and spots out a little bit of information, but not the whole truth here. With Endpoint just giving so much advantage, so much space towards this A site. They're going to be able to get the bomb planted surely here in a 5-on-5. Robin has a P250 as well. No kit for the Heroic side, so they've gambled on retaking A, but they don't have a kit to do so. It's going to be Borup pushing in. Maybe they don't need a kit with shots like that. Oh, Heroic just absolutely nailing these Endpoint plays. Mighty Max fighting back with a couple, though. It's now all up towards Robin. 1 versus 3. He's putting down a couple of these players. Lowe's down. Still half HP as well, but the P250 can't find the shots. He's getting pushed from 2 different angles, and Heroic do close out the retake. A lot of damage done by Endpoint. They almost had a chance, but it is going to be Heroic with full 10-second defuse coming through. So the first on the board for the Danes. Going into the second map with a bit more vigour than they did on Mirage. It was their map pick, Mirage. They did end up dropping it, but we'll see if they can maybe get a strong foothold on this map, force Endpoint into a difficult position and force them to have to try and go all the way back in this one. Obviously, Heroic, if they lose this map, they're out. They're out of the qualifier altogether. If Endpoint loses this map, we go into a third, and that will be Train, but Borup not wanting Heroic's run to come to a close so easily. Finding a couple opening kills. These MP9s just closing out the round against these unarmoured pistols. Not really much Endpoint can do to respond. There's already 3 kills for those MP9s. It's a nice $1,800 that's going into their pockets as Robin does spot out Cadian. Can't find the shot. Another kill comes through. Cadian looking for the last. So $3,000 earned up on those SMGs compared to the what would have been what would have been $1,500 if it was the rifles. So a nice little extra boost to the economy of a couple of those Heroic players. As you can see, Cadian is now on 5k. It's going to be Endpoint now with the full buy. A few SMGs still for Heroic in this round. Need to be careful because they're not going to give too much away early on here against Endpoint. Or up close by with the SMG. Yes, an opening once again for the Heroic side, looking for more rifle on the ground, but Crucial's going to shut him down. A dink onto Crucial in return. Nade not able to do enough damage on towards him to finish off the kills down. Needs to be careful, especially as Crucial just spans through the wall and catches him. Leaving Endpoint in the advantage, these SMGs. Still 2 of them remaining. Cadian is going to maybe think about upgrading to the M4, does do so. But Crucial's positioning could be huge here for the Endpoint side as he gets himself around the railing. Just a little bit late to try and catch Cadian. Testis, though, has found Thomas trying to lurk in towards the A site. As now the rest of these Endpoint players going to start their charge over towards this A site. But with all 3 Heroic players here, it's going to be a tough task, and they may need to just wait for the rotation on Crucial. But actually, it's not going to be a flank. It's going to be the straight up rotation. Robin is able to find Testis around the smoke on the A site, and the Endpoint will get the bomb down. An advantage for them. Should be able to close this one out, Endpoint. The rifles are in their favour. Nico still just with an SMG. Cadian is low as well. Do have a kit for Nico, and he's just going to pick up an AK, so that's a little bit better for him. Gives them maybe half a chance here. As Nico pushes forward towards the alley, towards Ivy. Nico catches him. The flashbang a little bit too far back to find Nico. But as the timer ticks down, it's Robin and Crucial. But with Robin going down, they bought themselves off the bomb. Do they have enough time to fight? It's going to be close. Do they have it? No, they don't. Endpoint will be able to take the round, but everybody's dead. It's an absolute massacre on the A site. Nobody survives. Endpoint just about holding off the 3 versus 2 retake there. Caden's going to bring up the AWP as Heroic had a bit of extra cash from those SMGs in the prior round, making a bit of moolah. Well, Endpoint will have a couple SMGs themselves, a few rifles. Borog's going to go aggressive again towards the ramp, but this time he's doubled his score from last time. 2 kills for him, and Endpoint shut down already. Down's going to be able to upgrade to an AK as well, so happy days for Heroic fans here. See if Endpoint are going to be able to try and open up this A site, but with a few defenders here already from Heroic. It's a nice nade from Thomas. It almost catches Borup. Still it's Endpoint in a 2-player disadvantage. They're trying to push their way on towards this A site. 50 seconds to play with. Borg's going to be having a little bit of an aggressive peek there. The nades from Cadian just holding them back, and now the flank from Nico is going to be surely shutting this down. Finding one. But Robin and Mighty Max finding a couple kills in return does bring things into a 2-on-3. And the bomb being planted is a nice bonus for Endpoint this round. Mighty Max, oh, that's a huge couple kills. How are Heroic throwing this one? It's just Stone! Oh my god, Stone! How's he done that? They were low HP, but he manages to 180 with 6 HP. How did the round get that close to begin with? A huge sequence of kills from Mighty Max. But Stone comes out clutch, picks up an AWP, will get the defuse. And Heroic do find a third. Very close round, forced out by Endpoint there. They looked in such a dire situation. It was Mighty Max and Robin, I believe. 2 versus 4 or 5, and they managed to bring it down into a 2-on-1. Unfortunately, Stone just absolutely huge from him. He's continuing his form from Mirage. What a blunder indeed, as a famous CSGO commentator would say. A lot of rebuys obviously needed for Heroic after that one, and Endpoint obviously getting the bomb plant in. That's a nice extra $800 per player. Not going to be getting the full buy in this one. But, well, that's a nice shot and a follow-up from Crucial. These players are just going absolutely berserk in this game. Nico just pushed through the smoke for one, but it's traded out instantly by Mighty Max. So Heroic now, are they about to get ecoed here? Alright, does find one. That's Crucial going down, trying to pick up the weapons. So Endpoint left with 3 players, but just pistols for them. Thomas the only player with armor as he pushing towards his B side. That nade could do quite a lot of damage. Never mind, it does too. Thomas just taking a bit of a lickety split from that. Second nade in, that does nothing as well. And well, Thomas just trying to wait for these players to push forwards. As Borup does find one. It's going to be Mighty Max to line them both up, and he gets them. Second for Endpoint. The second for Endpoint as we, for some reason, switched to Surreal. Falling off the map there. Thank you, Auto Director. But this time it is Endpoint who win out an eco round. And they're going to have Crucial on the AWP. A lot of extra cash for Crucial, but the rest of the team not so lucky. Heroic just have to relegate themselves to pistols, 4 deagles and a 5-7, and they've got absolutely nothing in the bank left. So it's all or nothing here for Heroic. Endpoint can probably take the lead if Heroic drop this round. nades from the rook side, not really doing much, but I need to be careful of the boost. Like Nico and Tesses to getting spammed through the wall. Mighty Max and Crucial combined for the kill. Nico takes a lot of damage as well. The Molotov, oh, he's just going to run into it. Thomas is there and waited, but Nico is dead either way. And Thomas finding another kill. It's going to be heroic. Just left up to Borrow and Caden. Try and find anything here. Any sorts of kills would be lovely for them here. But I think it's all going to be said and done. Just Cadian remains with a Deagle and some Kevlar. And there it is. All dealt with. 3-3. Tied up. Endpoint. Gifted a bit of a life from that previous eco round. Keeping a decent amount of players alive here. All 5 of them surviving in this one. Helps to boost their economy a bit. As you can see, Crucial's now up to 7k, so we can get the AWP up again if they do lose, and they can get a full buy around it as well. Heroic just full eco now, so it should be Endpoint finding 4. But Heroic going for a bit of aggression towards the A ramp. A nice nade does a lot of damage, but no kills coming through yet. The Molotov follow-up is going to start burning down. He has to put forward. A second player tries to peek, and double kills from Thomas. I've already got the third as well, but actually Crucial and Surreal who mop up the rest of them. Just Cadian with a USP. Molled out from Ivy. And his Endpoint, who close out a clean 4th round. All 5 of them survive him. And now after that eco, heroically have the full buy up for themselves. No AWP though for Cadian, so it's just the M4 for him. We'll see if that's going to hurt the heroic side too much here. Endpoint looking very strong now on the T side of Vertigo. They're starting to cash in on these rounds. Obviously a couple of anti-ecos coming through, but still lopping them up with a strong efficiency. I struggle to get my words out a little bit there. Strong efficiency. Very German of them, but nice opening kill from Thomas. Just take down Tesses. TT's trade blows, and it is Thomas who wins out this time. Endpoint just played so methodically at the moment. Just clearing out these angles, using all utility to force heroic out of positions. You can see 2 players now in Ivy. Forced back by that Molotov from Thomas. Real currently positioned over towards the B site. Is going to be hearing absolutely nothing because there's nobody there from Heroic, and it looks like Endpoint going to be playing off of that intel. Now they set up their nades towards a B site and they push in. The only player to defend is going to be Stown, and he's only just rotating in. Might be able to catch Mighty Max, though can't quite find the head. And he's tried to spam onto Surreal through the smoke. Not going to connect that either, so it's going to be Endpoint 5 on 4 as a bomb goes down. Retake needed here for Heroic, and it has to be Heroic, but Kia going down. It's going to be Stown to find that kill. Trying to find more, but Thomas and Robin actually line them up. Nico does find one in return, but a 2-on-3 for him, and Cadian to try and fight back with. That is a pixel angle and a half. Just get dinked down by Cadian though, but the M4 obviously not a one-shot headshot. Crucial's able to back away, and it will be Cadian just trying to save. So a 5th now on the board for Endpoint. Kia Man is real. His name is Kia Man. And, yeah, much like the hatchback, Kia is a very dependable person, someone you can rely on, much like the hatchback. It gets you where you're going. In this case, to a 5th round. Also, quite nice aesthetically recently. Obviously, earlier in life, maybe you'd say, not really my sort of style, but it started to flourish. Kia, much like the hatchback in recent times, the Kias have been looking quite nice. Kia has really stepped up recently, to be fair. The Stinger looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. But obviously, they have the seed, the C apostrophe D. That's the car I was comparing Kia to. Reliable, hatchback. Pretty nice to look at. All those nice qualities. What a dumb conversation that was. I'm not repeating that one, Eden. That's outrageous. Either way, back into the game it is. Endpoint still with the 2-round lead here, 5-3. Caden with that saved M4. We'll see if anything can come of it. But they're currently stacked up over towards mid and that B site. Sorry, is Endpoint going to be pushing A. They'll find nothing here. Endpoint, if they just walked onto the A site, it'd be completely open. They could have it for free, use all the utility on the defense, but obviously they don't know that. And now Heroic rotating over. Endpoint going to think they walked in towards a stack here with all of these players now in position to ready on the retake. A nice Molotov coming through. They're just going to try pushing through the smoke, and Robin's going to catch the opening. Down going down. And there's still no utility from Endpoint as well, holding back these Heroic players. I think Caden just going to save. Maybe Heroic try and pick up a weapon or two. They really don't look like they fancy trying this one. That is a nice shot from Tessus, though. Able to nail the Swede. But he in turn will be nailed by Kia Man. Surreal. So a couple of kills for Heroic in this round, at least. No round, obviously. Mighty Max does find another kill, but Borup and Caden just going to be saving the Deagle and M4. He will bow up in the next round, so I'm not really sure why Borup saved a Deagle. Yeah, I don't know why Borup saved a Deagle. Probably could have gone for a more aggressive fight to maybe take another Endpoint player away, because a couple of kills there is nice. It does hurt the Endpoint economy a little bit in terms of not allowing it to grow. Nice aggression from Cadian, actually able to find Heroic the advantage on that AWP stand with a secondary AWP as well. Surreal trading one back through the smoke on towards Borup. As I said, just like the hatchback, Kia is a reliable fragger. I mean, obviously, yeah, Kia isn't a fragger. I mean, the hatchback isn't a fragger, it's a car, but Kia is. Surreal is. Yeah, there we go. That probably made sense to someone. Not me. 4-on-4. Crucial still has the AWP as the bomb currently situated over towards that B site. There is a couple defenders here for Heroic, but Surreal. Oh, this is a juicy position. How's he got himself there? Oh, but he tries to go for the jump instead of just peeking over, and that will be his death down with another kill as well. It is Endpoint. That is a blunder. What has he done that for? Endpoint have diverted their attention over towards the A site now to try and get themselves a bomb plant. 2-on-4, but the B site hit did not work out. Now crucial. Mighty Max need to step up to try and find anything here for Endpoint. Obviously they've got the bomb down. 2-on-4. Mighty Max over by the sandbags. Heroic don't have a Molotov or anything to flush him out. They only got one flashbang, and that's been used now. But a lovely shot from Stown, baited out by the flashbang. Takes down Crucial, and now it's just Mighty Max 1 versus 4. And there's too many guns pointed at him. He will get dropped. Luckily though, his body does stay on the platform. He won't be meeting a grisly end. And there's some pedestrians at the bottom. This chat is getting outrageous now. I really shouldn't have started the Kia hatchback thing, should I? It's gotten into a weird place. It's gone into a very weird place. Nice shot from Stown. Does open this round up. Heroic. Those double ups working well for them here to try and fight a few. A few rounds back here for the Heroic side, but Endpoint obviously they've made stranger rounds work. Rounds where they've had less of an advantage. Currently only down one player. Tesses is able to find another one, but Crucial did find one in return. Caught by Tesses. Crucial is low. Mighty Max trades out, so it's still going to be Heroic in the one-man advantage. Just Robin and Mighty Max to try and find something here. Down positioned with the AWP. While Nico and Borup will be playing a little bit closer towards the inside. Down up on the boost. Nico's going to actually get dumped by the grenade from Endpoint. Mighty Max and Robin do combine for the kill on towards Nico, so they're brought into a 2-on-2 and 35 seconds left. Down and Borup finish out this round. Obviously, they're going for the bomb plant now. The boost up over the smoke for Borup on towards the boxes. Spotted out by Mighty Max on the AWP. Now it's just Down. And this round falling away for Heroics. Down, I suspect someone's over by the sandbags. Nobody there, though, so nobody's going to be peeking him. And he doesn't want to get too fixated on that position. So a nice flashbang comes through from Robin. Mighty Max takes the peak of 4K for him. The IGL leading by example. It is going to be Endpoint closing out a 7th. Can I say, Olu, let me in? Oh, wait, I just said it. There you go, there you go. Oh, nice opening from Surreal. I think he had the spawn position to take that early peek. Finds Borup. An early advantage for Endpoint. Another kill coming through as well. Endpoint looking so strong on the T side of Vertigo right now. It is obviously their map picks Down. Can he hold back any of these players? No, he cannot. Robin, clean on that kill. It's Tesses and Nico, and with a combined 100 HP between the two of them, Nico's just on 10. It's really not going to be a fun round for Heroic to try and retake here. And you are just going to be saving these two M4s for the Heroic side. No economy behind them, but obviously the loss bonus building up for them. We'll get a bit of cash through. Tesses with another kill for himself. Does catch Surreal, but only one kill for the Heroic side in this round. It's Endpoint's economy that's going to be growing a lot more here. And a pause coming through. It is Heroic to take another pause, the second of this map. We have 2 more to work with after this, so use these 30 seconds wisely, boys. Because you're starting to enter a position where it's going to be very tough to come back from. Endpoint taking your map because you put a whole lot of pressure to try and fight back against Endpoint here, and it's not looking good. Endpoint are looking sharp, looking strong, looking like they want to be the ones to fight the winner of Fnatic versus Nordavind. I'll check how that game is going on for you. It's probably easier for you to check, but I'll find out nonetheless. As we are ready to go back live. It is actually, it's a 1-1. Fnatic beat Nordavind on the first map, 16-8. Nordavind won 16-2 on Inferno. So I was expecting a 2-0 from Fnatic, to be fair. So Nordavind, props to you for 16-2 on Inferno. It's now over past the final map. Well, it will be Testes going aggressive on this one. Able to find the opening kill on towards Thomas. More aggression as well. Mighty Max just staring at a wall, does get caught by Tessus, but Crucial trades out, so it's still the advantage for Heroic. We'll see if they can close it out this time, though. Crucial still trying to find something around the smoke here towards the A ramp. Surreal. Kia Man gonna be pushing still forwards. Needs to be careful though of Cadian over by the scaffolding. And Cadian surely will be peeking out in just a second as he hears all these nades coming through. Finding one kill on towards Robin. Nico coming from the Ivy position as well. Found another Surreal. Kia now left in a 1 versus 3 and he can't find anything. Cadian does take him down. So a 5th round now for Heroic. The timeout works wonders for them over towards the A ramp. They find a couple of kills. Tessus does go down, but it's still a 4-on-3 for them. And they managed to close it out with Cadian not actually being checked for over by the scaffolding. It's weird that none of the Endpoint players actually check that. But Endpoint, plenty of money to buy up in this one. Probably can buy up in the next round as well, as Mighty Max will be able to drop 1 or 2. Endpoint again, looking like they want to challenge the A ramp, but this time it works out for Thomas. He gets the better of Tessus. Able to find him around the edge of a smoke. Mighty Max taking a lot of damage in towards mid there, probably more than he wanted to on, well, in the flames. Endpoint now just going to take charge of mid. Nobody really holding it apart from Stout. Back with the AWP. Ready to pull the trigger on anybody who crosses his angle. Borrow an aggressive stance towards A, sorry, towards B. My apologies, does catch Surreal. Brings things into a 4-on-4 with 50 seconds left. Endpoint looks like they're going to shift their attention back towards the A site. Especially with Nico getting caught, going aggressive there. Cadian up close though with a deagle. Needs to be able to nail his first shot. Does get it. A second one as well. Looking for more. Can he find Crucial? That'll be absolutely huge, and it is. Mighty Max now left 1 versus 2. He has been able to find Borat, but that was only in the 1 versus 3. So still both these double orbs to find. Cadian looking for the 4K. Well, he tries to peek for the first kill, but it's down. Gets the trade. Well, I say the trade. Teammate doesn't even die. He gets a shot on the AWP, and Heroic do find themselves on a 6. So they're going to keep themselves within striking range of Endpoint as we come into the final round of this half. At Endpoint, obviously, they've got themselves another buy up here. They had plenty of cash, and they get the AWP up for Crucial. 4 AK-47s around it. Heroic keeping those double ups up, a few M4s. That'll be nice for them to have a final solid buy here to try and try and get things a little bit closer. Borup again, the same angle. Works out against Surreal yet again, and Tessus going back to the plays from earlier. Able to catch Thomas, and Endpoint just seems struggling with dealing with the aggression through the scaffolding there. Thomas dealt with it last round, but decided, you know what, they're probably not going to try it again. And he gets caught out by it. 3-on-5 now for Endpoint to try and work their way back into. Looks like they're going to go for a bit of a cheeky boost here to try and find something on the AWP. But he's getting tagged down immediately, still sticking around. He's 10 HP. Mighty Max is able to find Borup, who was trying to push close. I'm surprised he wasn't able to actually find Crucial there. And now Tessus, quick on the flank, is going to be coming in behind these Endpoint players relatively soon as the nades rain in towards the B site. There's a lot of them to deal with for Endpoint. Stown takes another kill. It's just Robin and Crucial. Trying to push in towards B. They've got a few players on site to find. There's the first from Robin, but combined 21 HP now between these two Endpoint players. Tessus is going to be coming in from behind. A little bit more damage done by Robin, but can't quite find the frag onto Stown. Tessus surely going to be shutting this one down. We'll get the bomb planter, and that is around. Just Robin left alone, but he just found another kill for himself. Now brings things into a 1-on-2. Cadian trying to just keep himself alive. Backs away from Robin's push. And Cadian takes a peek just as Robin tried to go for the plant, but 10 seconds left. He's running out of time, goes for another fake plant. Cadian, is he going to peek? Here's the shot come off, and, well, Robin's run out of time. Cadian will take the final shot and claim Heroic their 7th round in the half. Endpoint just about skimming the half win there, 8 for them. Very even half, and another great game here. The first map was excellent. This one is also excellent. This one is actually, I'd go further than saying excellent. I'd say this one is stupendous. And we just have a bit of a brief pause before we get into the second half. Orup has already brought up his nades. Smoke, a couple of flashbangs coming through as he is a grenade mule for the Heroic side. I'm assuming they'll probably go for at least 3 sets of armor alongside it, probably the 4. I'm not sure they'll get the a P250 out, pretty close range. Fights for the Glocks for the most part. I mean, P250 is not going to have much advantage over the Glock in most situations on this map. So, I mean, I'd understand if they just take the Glocks rather than getting a P250 board up. We'll have to see. So whoever just sent me that tweet on Twitter, that is golden. Oh, I'll have to. I'll see if I'll put it up at half time if people are still around. But well, actually, I wonder if I can do it now. Oh, it's too much effort. I don't have anything set up to show. Don't have anything to show up browser sources on, or at least window capture on this scene. This what collection are they called? I can't even remember. This collection for OBS, but it's a pretty pucker. If you want to, I'll retweet it out. If you want to, now would be a good time to follow me on Twitter at UKCSGO if you have been enjoying the casting. It always means a lot, and also on Twitch, I'm currently 13 followers off 2,000. So if you feel like having the potential of being my 2,000th follower, yeah, follow in. Because you never know. You never know. I've heard, yeah, it's just a rumour, but I've heard that following me actually promotes a better sex life. However, results may vary on that one, as Heroic going to be pushing in towards this A site. Borup and Tesset quick for the frags. 3 of them come through, leaving Endpoint in the dust. A 2 versus 5 to try and reclaim. Well, that is only 1 kill coming through for the Endpoint side. An absolute smackdown on that A site from Heroic. That tweet is pretty gold. Congrats to Punt. I don't know if you're in the chat. I'm assuming you are somewhere still. It's a pretty fire tweet, that. Not gonna lie. Endpoint are just left on pistols in this round of 4. Deagle's a CZ. We'll see if find anything, as Mighty Max does get 1. Nico quick on the trade, so managing the numbers there, Heroic, but still 1 player going down. Don't want to be losing too much more here. A couple of kills would be nice for Endpoint. Map 3 is going to be Train if Heroic are able to win this one out and force us to the 3rd map. If Endpoint do obviously collect this one, it's going to be no map 3. It'll be Endpoint making their way into the round of 8 and fighting for that qualification spot. Now is Endpoint gonna try and rotate over towards his A site. Is Heroic getting the bomb down? Limited contest. You can see the nades. Oh, Borup even tried to avoid them, but he still gets naded down to 1 point of health. How is he still alive? You can see how Endpoint have just kind of indoctrinated this nade methodology into Heroic's brains. Borup goes for the fake plant, waits for the nade to come over. They don't come, so he goes for plant, and then on the second time he does get naded down to the 1 point of health. Nico just spraying through the smoke, does collect 1 and a second, but can he get the 3rd? Low HP, Crucial can't find anything, but 3 kills coming through for Endpoint there. Borup somehow managed to stay alive with just that 1 point of health. It's works out alright for him. But a lot of damage done in Heroic. Having to rebuy on a few players, that's going to, as you can see, hurt their economy quite a bit. Stown is the highest at 2.5k. Tessas and Cadian about 1k each, so not much money for them to fall back on. Endpoint just with another eco here. They've got a few, 2 nades once again. We'll see if they can be used to lie as well. Obviously, they did a lot of damage last round, but only just not able to claim the kill as Cadian just mops up a couple over towards the Ivy position. Crucial and Thomas fall. And it's just a couple USPs, a P250 left. They're trying to push forward. Surreal's actually been able to get 1 on the P250. So at least 1 kill coming through for Endpoint. Again, just trying to limit their Heroic economy. It would be great if they could find another, but I don't think they will. Unless Robin's nade here can do some nice damage, but nade in return from Borup will chunk Robin down. And we'll go for the nade that does just take down Tessa so low. So Endpoint have got their nade game on point right now. Fortunately, not able to capitalize on them in recent rounds. Stown catches Robin just exiting. Just up towards Mighty Max to maybe find anything extra here for the Heroic side. Don't think he will. That's Heroic are going to be exited out of that path they have forged for themselves over towards the CT spawn. Mighty Max currently over towards T spawn. It will be a 10th now for Heroic as they, like they did on the first map, they get a nice start off on the second half, but we'll see if Endpoint can fight back this time or not. Just a brief interlude. PSA public service announcement: 6 more followers for 2K. And as many reliable, verified customers will say, following has increased the quality of their love life. And results may vary, as usual. Results may vary. Robin going to be utilising the Borup method there over towards the B site. This stream's gone off the rails. It is a 4-on-4. Nice missed Molotov there from Stown. Robin up close though, gonna try and find a kill or 2 here. Borup pushing, doesn't quite check the corner well enough. Robin's able to find 1 before he is traded out, but it's just Mighty Max and Crucial left alone. 2 versus 3. Stown is already up on that, boosting towards mid. Might be able to catch one of these Endpoint players as they push forward, unless Crucial can clear the angle out. Tessus takes a bit of nade damage, and Crucial does save Mighty Max there. A nice shot on the AWP. Tessus up close though, surely finds Mighty Max. Yes, he does. Now it's all up to Crucial. 1 versus 2. Has 100 HP, well, 99 HP, and now 0 HP. Heroic do find 11th. Thank you, Kuni Balder Bamelnglossi. I'm assuming that's how you say your name. Thank you. Don't know why, I mean, I'm not the one timing people out. It's either auto mod or one of the mods. So, yeah, I don't know why you got timed out, but welcome back. We are at 2,001 followers. Congrats to, I think it was a Bungo 211. Enjoy your much increased love life now. Nico is going to be able to open up this round. Endpoint just with pistols. Should be able to find a 12. I don't see Endpoint really doing much. Just 4 Deagles remain. Couple sets of armor. Robin with a HE. See if he can find lots of damage. Mighty Max spotted out behind the pillar, trying to be cheeky. The beam doesn't hide his rump tuckus. He does get spotted out. As they push forward, these kills just chiming in for Heroic. Nothing coming through for Endpoint. A nice nade from Robin, but again, it's just damage, no kills coming through. He's just become fixated on the nade game. His head is now just a calculations of different trajectories, and if you can bank a nade off a different pillar to get a different hit. He's forgotten what it means to shoot people in the head. It's just nade lineups just all over his head. It's like the Matrix, but instead of just with numbers and letters, it's just trajectories from where he stood. Endpoint, they do have a strong buy here to try and force themselves into at least one round on the CT side, as they haven't found one yet. Still stuck on 8, 4 behind the Heroic side, as they are on 12, who are looking like they want to find themselves on train as well. They want to take this to a 3rd map, which would be probably the best outcome for this series. It's been so spicy so far already. Mirage was an absolute beaut. This one is a barn burner. And maybe train is going to be a bit of a choo-choo hype train. Where am I from? I'm from England, near Manchester. So it's a bit of a Mancunian accent. Also, you could say a bit German, although I've not lived in Germany much. My mother is German. I'm not from Hull. Definitely not from Hull. Hate that place. Crucial. We'll be sending Tesses not to Hull, but to Hell. Mighty Max is only able to get one Astound's nade. Actually dunks on Crucial and gives Rogue the 3-on-3. Down taking a lot of damage as well. Down to 10 points of health he goes. And you see again, Nico coming off the bomb plant expecting the nades. This time he will survive, but as he tries to escape, Thomas is going to be able to finish him off. Now it's just Down and Cade in the double up to try and hold this bomb plant and deny Endpoint their first round here. Push forward, the nade's going to be blinding up Cade, and the shot rings past these Endpoint players as push forward, they're closing the gap up. 10-second defuse. Thomas does have a kit though. He needs to be the one to get on the bomb. He needs to be the one to get there, and he will now get on that bomb. Caden trying to push forward on the AWP. He's actually able to take down Thomas. That's disastrous. The kid is on the bomb. Surreal tries to go for it. Does he have the time? I don't think he does. He's going to go down, and it's going to be Heroic who do secure a 13th. Everybody's dead, but it's now a 5-round lead for the Danes. Yikes. Cadian jumping forward actually misses the jump, and that's what saves him there and allows him to get the shot on towards Thomas. I think he tried to get up on towards the scaffolding, but it doesn't work out. And Endpoint, another set of Deagles coming out here, but 5 rounds behind. It's going to be 6 in just a moment before they can get another buy up. It's going to be so hard for them to try and pull this second map back. It's been a troublesome CT half. Let's see if they can find anything here. They've been finding kills. Let's see if they can find some rounds now. It's Down. Going to be the first one to get nailed, but Tesses answers back. Surreal still on the deal goal. The Kia cannot find anything else. Nico will be the one to save him. And Tesses coming in from behind does deal with Crucial, leaving just Mighty Max. 1 versus 4, trying to find any damage. Cadian, low HP, playing that headshot angle, can't get hit, and Mighty Max just going to back away. Has Kevlar, has a Deagle. I mean, the Kevlar would be nice to save in towards the next round, but not imperative. They will have the full buy for themselves. And yeah. Stiglitz. Definitely not Hull. Yes, Stockport. Do I support Manchester United? No. If I had to say, I'd say City. As Mighty Max will just get taken down. TSS secures him. His death, and 14-8 now. Heroic just one away from match point. Map point, not match point. I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself. Been too many best of ones. Too many best of ones. I'm not used to the best of free life. Endpoint do have themselves another buy-up here, but it's probably last chance saloon for them in this second map. Crucial takes a lot of damage. Look at that run boost from Nico. Huge double kills, and that is the round over. Heroic going to be finding map point here, surely. Endpoint just can't get anything going on the CT side. They won out Heroic's map pick, and now it's Heroic just to answer back in so much style. As Crucial does get taken care of, Mighty Max and Thomas just going to try and save these M4s. And well, Thomas will not be able to do so as down. Does a dispatch of him. Borat may be found here. Mighty Max, does he go for the knife? Yes, he does. Kudos. Switches to the AK as well. So now he just tries to keep himself alive. Keep the AK in the next round. It's going to be so important. And that 1,500 is very important as well. Oh, if he could get that AWP, that would be absolutely just juice on juice on juice. And blackberry sauce. He's trying to keep himself alive, but will not. 15-8. Heroic are on point here to take Endpoint's map pick here pretty emphatically. All things considered, it was a very split half. Endpoint yet to find anything on the CT side. See what they can find in this round. Endpoint, a couple MP9s, a couple FAMASs, a single M4 for Mighty Max, but Surreal's going to be able to open things up, and the kills just chiming in for Endpoint. Maybe they've been given a second wind here. Oh, excuse me, 3 of them coming through very quickly. Now it's just Down and Cadian. As Endpoint probably going to find themselves a 9th here finally. And Surreal just behind the red. Is he going to get spotted out here? No, he isn't. Finding 1 kill, and now changing his position, trying to find Cadian around the box. The AWP trying to escape as he runs away towards T-spawn. He's going to get chased by Surreal by the looks of things. And Endpoint now going to start to try and converge on him, try and take that AWP away. It's going to be a huge amount of money to rebuy, but Heroic, with the amount of rounds they've been winning, they've got plenty of that money. Endpoint just keeping themselves with 5 players alive as they do take down Cadian. They better save that AWP. They don't save the AWP, okay. Oh, did Cadian chuck it away? Big brain from Cadian to chuck that away if that's the case. But Endpoint do finally find themselves a round on the CT side. 6 more to go to try and force overtime again. I mean, good luck. Let their comeback on Mirage a little bit mild, though. It was 15-12 rather than 15-8, so we'll see. And well, Cadian just going to absolutely nail Robin to begin with as we look at a few nice tuckuses there. Tushis, whatever you want to call them. It is Heroic with the advantage. Final map will be trained if Heroic take this round, which they are in a strong position to do so. Oh, Nico just peeks out. Surreal not really able to respond in time, and that's another advantage for Heroic. 2 players already going down. Crucial can't answer back. They have him lined up. He does a lot of damage, but no kills coming through. Now it's just Thomas and Mighty Max, and now it's just Mighty Max. The IGL are 1 versus 5. Good luck, but I think this round is done. I think this map is done. I think it's going to be train the final battlegrounds between these 2 teams. As the camera goes a bit haywire, but it will all be said and done. TSS seals the final kill, and it was Heroic who bounced back on Vertigo to take us to train, and it is going to be